looks like we got water in front of us. Yep, spot of water. Y'all, we're gonna try to spray some wheat. Give the old red line here. Good run. All right, I got her filling with some fresh water. We'll get stuff skipped back out of the way. I was hooked up to be ready to roll. Cone works. Freshwater rinse hose works. It's going all right. Got about 500 gallons in it so far. Got her filling up. Well, that beats the old way of me climbing up and down this darn ladder all the time to put stuff in the top of the tank. That's a win. Nothing's leaking. Got the pump running. About 750 in it. We're gonna run up to full tanks. We'll have 1,000 in there. Gotta get her full. So we're gonna get started on spraying the wheat right here behind me. Well, actually, we'll start in the smaller field, which is back that direction. We'll get started on it this afternoon. And one full spray tank right now is going to run about 70 acres or so. We'll run that field up. We'll run that smaller field, get it all done, and if we got time, we'll get this field right behind me and spray it too. Well, we'll start it anyway. We'll get started it and just see how far we can get this evening. It rained all morning. Oh well. I say it rained all morning. It rained on and off. Get close. It rained on and off this morning, just kind of sprinkled, nothing hard. Barely rained enough to get water in the mud holes. So the ground should be pretty decent. Of course, still got the duals on. Be running the duals. That keeps the tractor up, plus the way the sprayer set out wide. So the sprayer tire actually runs in a dual path. Get close to full, it helps to slow the motor down. That way it ain't blowing out the top of the lid. And just for safe measures, turn the tank off. I already got the tank set back up to fill. Got the float valve. And I just take it, hook it up underneath the lip. And, you know, 9 times out of 10, it turns itself off. And that 10th time, it'll blow that hose out, wherever we want everywhere. So the next thing to do is pick up my paperwork. So before we get going, I get my little spray book out here and I write down what I'm doing. Just a little cheap notebook from the dollar store, I think. That way y'all ain't worrying about us. We did put the GPS in here. Don't know if y'all can see it, but that's an original Raven Cruiser 1. Yeah. Big time stuff right there. And it's a no auto steer. Got the Raven Cruiser. Bought it several years ago, fairly cheap. say several years ago, we probably had it for, man, 12, 15 years, something like that. We've had it a while, and it is on the list of stuff to update. I haven't updated yet because if I get swapped over to a sprayer, I can go back to just using the old cruiser for spreading fertilizer, which works great. You know, we just use it as like a light bar. Does a fine job for what it is. About to find out how much the field is too. So we flip the sprayer on. We're going to let it sit here and run for about 30 seconds or so. I'm timing it on my watch. Well, my phone. Nobody carries a watch. We get to 30. We will be rolling out. All right, here we go. That's the first little dab done. So, sprayer's off. You just creep right through here. Not gonna poke the bones up. We should be able to drive through this little waterway. Actually, I don't know if you can see, but there's the first little field I'm in. Here's the second. I'm gonna start another one right here. Looking pretty good so far. Things seem to be putting out the correct amount of water. Haven't sprung any leaks. All my tips are working. We're getting things covered. So, yeah. Know this in there, what we're spraying a fungicide, an insecticide. We have a drift control in. It was a drift control. It also helps the wheat take up the fungicide. And then we are also putting on a foliar fertilizer. And it looks like we got water in front of us. Yep, spot of water. That water is courteous of our neighbor who has redirected their pond to overflow into this field. Nice enough. Well, folks, just got a rain notification on my phone. Now, it rained this morning and it stopped raining about 12. And it wasn't supposed to rain again until 11 tonight. I took a chance on spraying, and I've been able to cover some of it. But it looks like, according to the radar on my phone, that there'll be rain here in about an hour. About 2 hours. We're gonna get out of this field and get a better look at things. Might not spray no more than that. When I'm spraying, you need about 2 hours minimum for it to work. So I don't want to waste chemical. That's what I don't want to waste it. Here's where you got to make some decisions. Do you spray? Do you not spray? So one phone says 5 o'clock, it's 75% in my area. And if you look up at the sky, yeah, it's getting pretty dark out. I watch the radar and it looks like it's trying to break up and go around. It looks like it's going to break up before it gets here. You can chance it and spray, or do you wait? Just going to call it quits on spraying. Don't want to keep spraying. There's a chance that I can keep spraying and it not rain. There's also a chance that if I keep spraying, then it'll be for naught. It'll be money thrown down the drain. This ain't the year to be throwing money down the drain. Good news is, mix cotton work great. It's a lot easier filling the sprayer up like that. So that was a plus. We got a good start on spraying wheat. Looks like it's spraying out the amount that I got it set to, which is about 10.5, 11 gallons an acre right now. It ain't all a full win for the day, but we got some high notes. Always remember your high notes. Anywho, hope y'all are liking what you're seeing. If you are, remember, like and subscribe. You know, if you see something you want to chat about in one of the videos, just drop it down in the comments. We try to answer all those. We enjoy communicating with y'all about it. Like always, the good Lord's willing, we'll catch you on the flip side. Till the next.